Listen, this is one of those words that every time it comes up in our little prompter, I turn to Lisa and say, how do you say gnocchi? So we're just kind of winging it today with gnocchi. Did I do it?
Gnocchi, I think you got it right.
Yes.
Yeah. And no matter how you say it, that's what we're making in the DelmarvaLife kitchen today. Chef Ben Tempel from Mojo's in Salisbury is here.
Hi.
And we can say it any way we want to.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll just say it's going to be delicious.
Delicious.
But this is different.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, is it, you're using ricotta?
Yeah, we're using ricotta. Traditionally, it's potatoes, but I use ricotta. It's lighter, it's fluffier, it's nice, different texture.
It's cheese.
It's cheese. Everybody loves cheese, you know. Plus, it's a simple, easy way to make it. It's quicker. It takes about 20 minutes. You can make it at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
right.
and Jimmy's ready to work.
Simple and easy. I'm on the right end of the table then. What are we doing?
We're going to start with some gnocchi, whole ricotta, ricotta gnocchi.
Yeah.
Put it in a bowl.
So that's just the ricotta cheese.
Just ricotta. Then we're going to add a couple egg yolks.
Okay. Which you already separated because you didn't trust me to separate them. Which was wise on your part, by the way.
Just trying to be prepared, that's all.
All right.
Yeah. And no
And
eggshells in it.
Just going to add a pinch of salt for flavor.
Okay.
And then some fresh Parmesan cheese.
Ooh.
Important to use fresh so that it's nice and light and fluffy in there and it's not gritty.
So basically cheese, eggs, and more cheese.
And more cheese. And we're going to put a little bit of flour to tighten it, and that's about it.
You were looking at the cheese mascot there to your
Yeah.
left. I just wanted-
Yeah, I love cheese.
Loves cheese.
Yeah.
So do I. I'm from Wisconsin. So
Oh my
see?
goodness.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, so then we're going to add a little bit of flour.
Now, was this a recipe that you came up with, or you've seen it somewhere before?
It's a recipe that I've seen before. I adjusted it a little bit for my taste. I use a little more cheese than most people, and I'm also going to use a little black pepper.
Oh, okay.
So we're about a cup of flour, all-purpose. You can use any flour, really. It doesn't matter.
And is this where Jimmy's going to start getting
Yep,
his
and
hands
then-
messy?
Mix it up, stir it up. You want it to get nice and sticky.
Nice and sticky.
Yep. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper while you're doing it.
Okay.
There you go.
Bad boy up.
Teamwork. So Wisconsin, huh?
Yes, ma'am,
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
What brought you here?
It's a long story, but my mom moved out here when I was younger, about 15 or 16, and I've been here ever since.
Way to go, Mom. Good
Yeah.
job. Thanks, Mom.
So when I was in Wisconsin, the one thing that I loved was the deep fried cheese curds.
Oh, yeah. Cheese curds are awesome.
What, are you going to put those on the menu at Mojo someday?
We do every once in a while. That's the great thing about Mojo's. We do different stuff all the time. We're always trying new stuff. So, yeah, we've done poutines with cheese curds and all kinds of stuff, yeah.
I knew there was a word there.
All right, so you're getting close.
All right, should I go ahead and do this with my hands?
Yep, you can go ahead and do it by hand now.
That's when it gets
gave
real
us these
fun.
fancy
Yep.
gloves, so I had to do something. All right.
And if it's a little sticky, we'll add a little flour.
Okay.
You know,
Didn't
probably
you say
a
you
little
wanted
bit.
sticky?
We want a little bit sticky.
A little
but
bit sticky.
It's
Okay.
got to hold
Workable,
together.
right?
Right.
All right.
So a little bit of flour until you make a ball. That's all we're trying to do.
So all I have to do is get off my gloves. There's
There you go.
right there.
There you go.
All right.
So if you were making regular gnocchi, you would just have like potato flakes? Or?
Regular gnocchi, you would use whole potatoes, boil them, and then mash them up really good. And then pretty much the same idea, eggs, a little flour, a little salt until you can make a ball. Got it? Need help?
It's a little sticky. Is that how sticky you want it to
A
be?
little bit more flour.
All right.
There you go.
I feel like I'm launching into an area here I have absolutely no...
You're doing a great job,
doing great.
Jimmy.
You're
Here's
doing
what I'm
great.
afraid of.
Yeah?
I'm afraid when we get done with this, we're going to find one of my gloves.
In there?
I'll just tell everyone it's
You'll be great.
cheese.
All right.
It's cheese. All right.
All right. Set it in your bowl.
Back in the bowl.
Yep. All right. Let me see if I can get there.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, you
You
do
could
the
probably
thing
do
there.
this up really quick.
Yep.
All right.
All right. There you go. Okay. Get it all off there. All right. And a little bit more.
And then,
Just so
what
it
do
So
you...
Lisa, here's what I was thinking.
no.
My thought was, I just wanted to make the point
keep
with
your
you
keep your
personally
gnocchi
so
covered
that you
hands to
understand.
yourself.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you generally serve gnocchi with what?
You can serve it with anything. It's technically a pasta, so some sort of pasta sauce usually. Red sauce, white sauce, doesn't really matter. This one we're gonna do is a brie and herb bechamel.
Yeah.
We got our ball. We're gonna cut some pieces.
If you need some more flour, I have it over here.
I will in a second.
Okay.
We're gonna cut some pieces out. And then with each piece,
Yep.
I'm just gonna take a little flour.
A little flour. I have to be
I'll just take
helpful
this
here.
little one.
There you go.
Lisa, you sound like you know what you're doing with this.
I do not know what I'm doing. I was just holding the flour for him.
And then we're just gonna roll it.
Roll it.
Into a little log. Like that. Mm-hmm. And cut it.
And cut it. And those are the gnocchis.
And this is gnocchi.
Okay. So I tell you what, we are getting ready to cook it.
Yes, ma'am.
And we have some other things to do here.
Yes,
so I feel like this is a good time to take a little break, come back, and finish off our ricotta gnocchi with Mojo's. Chef Ben Tempel. We'll be right back.
Thanks.
You are looking at gnocchi made out of ricotta. It's actually quite fascinating. This is Chef Ben Tempel from Mojo's in Salisbury, and you kind of changed things around a little bit so we could get on to the next step.
Yep.
So Jimmy made, you did a great job of making the gnocchi, Jimmy.
They look really good.
Yeah, you really did this, but thanks for giving me credit. I appreciate that.
I tried. So what do we do now?
So traditionally when you make gnocchi, you boil it, but we like to have it a little bit more textured. So we're gonna pan sear it. We're just gonna add a little bit of olive oil to our pan.
Okay.
Make sure it's
and you say
hot.
it doesn't take very long to cook.
It does not. Boiling takes about a minute. Pan searing takes about the same. Make sure she doesn't stick.
Yeah.
Once they start to get a little brown, we'll take them off.
Okay.
And they'll be ready to go. You want to eat them fast though, because since they're cheese, they're nice and soft, but they will soak up the sauce and they'll get really soft really quick.
Oh, some good advice. Okay, so you have some other things here. A very thick steak.
We got a nice piece of filet and a prawn, shrimp. So we're also gonna sear that. Same concept.
Yep. Refrigerator was open.
You hear the sizzle, you're doing it right.
Doing it right. Hey, Jimmy, you're doing it right.
Hey, okay.
All right.
So we're gonna let that cook up a little bit. Now you had mentioned the brie and herb
Bechamel.
bechamel. What is that exactly?
Bechamel is it's called a mother sauce. It's one of the starts to making any white sauce. It's basically a white gravy. Butter, cream, and flour to thicken. That's all. This one is brie and herb, so I added some brie cheese and some thyme and basil and a little bit of roasted garlic for flavor.
Oh no, more cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can turn this one up to high.
I do.
No, it doesn't want to go to high. It only wants to go to 9 today.
Okay. Sorry.
Let that cook a little bit.
Yep. All right.
So how long have you been doing this?
I've been cooking for about 16 years now.
Really?
Since I was 18. Yeah. Just kind of fell into it, working in a construction job and needed a job, and 16 years later, here I am.
How about that?
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All
So
right,
now our
how's that
gnocchi are
doing?
starting to get a little crust on them. We're gonna give them a flip.
Ah, there you go. They're browning a little
Yeah,
bit.
good. So we give them a quick flip. We're gonna add a little bit of bacon. You wanna do that?
Oh yeah, a little bit or all of this?
All of it.
No such thing as a little
There's
bit.
no, yeah, a little bit of bacon. Wait a minute.
And toss our sauce.
Ah, nice. And then you're
Just
gonna
give it
do that
quick
thing that you do. How long did it take you to get that perfected? Because
Takes a little while.
I've been trying for 10 years. Haven't got it right
Little
yet.
practice is all.
Yeah.
We'll give it a quick mix.
Oh my
That looks
goodness.
amazing.
And that's it.
That's it. All right.
it.
And then I imagine plating it is next.
Yes.
All right.
All right. We'll take a plate. We'll carefully add our gnocchi.
All right, while you're doing that, tell us where Mojo's is.
Mojo's is located downtown, right in the heart of downtown Salisbury, with a lot of other great restaurants. It's walking distance from Market Street and a couple other places, but
And it's easy to get to. I mean, you just turn off at 13, head down Main Street. It's right there
Right
on the
there.
right.
all right.
All
So
right. So,
I'm gonna add some more cheese, because why not?
It's kind of like a little bit of bacon.
yeah.
Nope, need more
No,
cheese.
not enough bacon. Not
Just
enough
a little
cheese.
bit.
And then,
I'm gonna hit it with a little basil oil.
basil oil.
Yes, ma'am.
Very interesting.
Add our steak. And our shrimp.
That,
And then we're gonna make it pretty.
make it pretty. Yeah, it's already pretty, let me tell you.
Yeah, I start saying like it's not pretty already.
All right, and you have lots of spoons there.
Lots of spoons, lots of micros, I keep a lot of stuff around.
There, Jimmy, I'm going to give you one
Thank you.
because we are going to.
I just
bake
want
it.
to turn this around. I want to show it off to the camera before we actually destroy it. In the best of possible ways. Chef, that is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for this. Incredible.
All right,
Lisa,
you going in?
I really don't know if this is something you want to.
Jimmy, I'm already in there.
It's too late, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm already on
Well.
the ricotta gnocchi.
And you got everybody coming back into the restaurant, live entertainment.
Yep. It's great.
Good
Everybody
food
loves it.
like this. Huh?
I'm weak in the knees.
Oh dear, watch her.
Oh, good.
Oh, that is so good. Ben, thank you
Good.
so much,
Yes,
Jimmy.
ma'am. Good.
That was incredible. All right. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Mojo's.
Did you see her just about double dip so I couldn't get back in there? Did you see that? Oh, she's going in anyway.
I'm going in anyway.
All right, whatever.